What's good, everybody? Welcome to the live show, the Who is Georgia show. It's your boy Ruck in the building, man. It is going to be a fun one tonight. Have we recuperated? Have we gotten over the catastrophe that was down in Missouri, down in Como? Have we got over it? I don't know if we've gotten over it, but I do think that there is some time to still heal. Let me say it that way. We'll still talk a little bit about what we saw, man, and kind of try to be a little bit more rational today. Was just super, man. Yesterday, y'all, I was a mess, bro. I was just so frustrated with how we played. I was frustrated with the effort, and I'm sure you could tell listening on the show. So I am going to do a better job tonight of let's scout Georgia. Let's talk Georgia, and let's talk about what has to happen for Tennessee to potentially walk out of Knoxville Saturday at 3:30 with a W. The thing about it that is crazy, y'all, is that it could happen because guess what? They got to lace their cleats the same way. They got to put on their pads the same way. They got to put on their helmet the same way as we do. But the difference is what kind of dogs, and I'm not talking about Georgia, I'm talking about Tennessee. What kind of dogs stand out on Saturday in this big showdown on Rocky Top? Welcome, everybody, to the live show. Who is Georgia? We're going to find out today on Straight Up Tennessee, baby. This is the Who is Georgia episode.
From 40, on the way, a knuckleball. He got it!
What's happening, everybody? Welcome to Straight Up Tennessee today on this Monday night, man. If you are locked in with us right now on YouTube, thank you. What's good to you? Hope you had a great Monday, start of your week. Hope you had a great day, and man, hope that it was a good start for the rest of your week, man. You already know it's the top of the show. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, man, right now, so you never miss an episode. Everybody watching and really everybody listening on Apple and Spotify, you already know, man. We glad you're listening. We glad you're rocking with us over there on those platforms. Continue to rate this thing 5 stars and let the people know why they need to be rocking with the boy over here at Straight Up Tennessee, baby. Man, I'm telling y'all, listen, I know last week was horrendous, man. I've talked about it all day, man. I talked to the boy Adrian, actually, one of the members of the channel. I talked to him right after the game on Saturday, and I was frustrated, man. I was confused. I was just like, what happened? Like, the question I kept posing was, what in the world was going on the sideline during this tail whooping? Because I feel like if the sideline was not feasting on each other, just being kind of at each other, like getting each other up, trying to get the momentum back on our side, like that was my biggest question, is like, man, what happened on the sideline? Was there any conversations? Was there anything going on? It just felt like the sky was falling and Missouri just kept pouring it on. But the thing about it is, there's another opportunity on Saturday to snap and clear. And you have to do the same thing that Georgia has to do. That's strap on your pads, put your helmet, your cleats on, and let's just go play for 60 minutes. Guys, Tennessee hasn't put it together all year, 60 minutes. I'm talking about offense clicking, 60 minutes. Defense, getting off the field, getting stops, 60 minutes. I don't care about UConn. Like, I'm not talking about no dang UConn, okay? Nobody cares about UConn. I'm talking about against the team, have we put it all together? This isn't a week for us to just be like, ding, it's going to all click. Because this is not just another team. This is the two-time defending national champions. This is a team that it has been dominant in this league for the last 4 years, really. Of course, they've only won, I say only, they've just won 2 back-to-back, working on their third. But on top of that, they are hitting their stride right now in this 2023 season. They are peaking at the right time, just like Alabama. After Alabama beat us, they began to peak. It was kind of like the change for Alabama. And we haven't had that kind of change moment. And yes, there's 2 games left in the year. There's not a lot for us to change with 2 games left, right? Obviously, you got Georgia, you got Vanderbilt, and then, yeah, sure, we get a bowl game. I'm cool with going to Tampa or Jacksonville. I'm cool with Orlando, too. I know that the Citrus Bowl is there, then the Tax Slayer Bowl, Gator Bowl, whatever, and then they call it now the Real Quest Bowl down there in Tampa. That's the Outback Bowl, but they changed it to the Real Quest or whatever. So I'm cool with any Florida Bowl because I mean I like to go to Florida in December or January because it's warm still. So, man, let's go to the chat, man. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Adrian was here early. My boy says, what's up, family? He's been a member of the channel, man. Y'all join the channel right now. Super chats, whatever. Hit it right now. Join the channel and come and get up in the Discord, man. We talk on there. When I say y'all, we literally are on there talking every single day, having a great time. It's fun. Join the channel. 99 cents. You won't even realize it. Dylan Elam, that's my boy. What's happening? Lil Clout says, I've been very confident about this game against Georgia since the preseason until seeing what happened this past Saturday. I would 100% agree with you. I think this past Saturday was an extreme wake-up call because I think that we all were feeling a little excited about what could happen at this game this week. But now I feel like we've been kind of put into kind of in a weird situation. It's like we can go out here and win and play good and ruin Georgia's season, or we could go out here and absolutely get obliterated again. And so I just don't know how I feel about that right now. Last Saturday ruined a lot for me mentally. What's up, my guy?
What up, my guy?
Turner in the building, man. You already know that boy pulling up. But Dylan Elam then says, nothing is more dangerous than a team with nothing to lose, bro.
That's true.
Facts. And that is us right now. So go Vols. Deep 423 says, I feel like we don't have the leadership that we need to have. We shouldn't have a true sophomore trying to gas up the team on the road. We have to find leaders. I legitimately said that to Austin Turner on the phone today. I said, listening to Josh and Swain, Jason Swain had a caller call in. If y'all haven't heard this, I'm telling you for the first time. Caller calls into the show today and asks, man, Jason, like, Joe Milton ain't leading this team. He kind of says it that way. He doesn't ask the question. He says, Joe Milton's not leading this team, is he? And Swain's like, that's not really a question. And the guy basically asked him, like, do you see Joe Milton leading this team? Like, when you're there, you're on the sideline, you're close up to the guys. Like, do you see that? And Jason Swain's response is one of a guy that has been through this and understands how to protect players, but also how to show you that what you're asking is still happening, but it may not be from somebody that you think. And so Swain answers the question. He's like, they coming out of halftime. They're doing their halftime warm-ups, just getting back loose. Team gets in a huddle before they go to the sideline. He looks up, and Dylan Sampson is the one in the middle of the circle, not Joe Milton. I think that says a lot about why at times in these games where we get absolutely kicked, and it's only been 3 of them, and because we've only lost 3, but Alabama second half, Georgia, Florida the whole time, and Missouri the whole time. Your quarterback, I feel like he's the leader by default because he's a quarterback, but it has to go another step, and I'm just not sure Joe has it. And obviously Dylan Sampson does, and I'm glad for that. Little clout. Love seeing Thornton get his first touchdown, but hate how it turned out for him, bro. I'm sick. I'm 100% sick because I was happy for him, bro. Because I called it all week. They've been priming him. They've been getting him ready. They've been throwing targets his way. He gets his first touch of the game. Tutty on an injury, and it sucks, man. Adrian Wells, only way we win is if the O-line and D-line become the bully and dominate the trenches, bro. Wow. I couldn't have said it better. Joe got to be Cam Newton Saturday, and Squirrel White got to be Deshaun Jackson for us to win. I wish that I could pin that on the screen and it not be so big. But bro, how I haven't even got to talk. I mean, I got to talk to you, but the people just don't know how you feel, my man. The people don't know how you feel about that tail whooping on Saturday. Would you share with them your thoughts?
I mean, it's the worst game I've seen us play under Josh Heupel by far. I mean, even from I had a buddy of mine come over to the house and watch the game. And, Jalen McCullough has that pick. And then we end up just going a quick 3 and out. And I'm like, that's it. We're done. I would love to see this stat. And if anybody knows this stat, it'd be great. How many games have we won when we didn't score the first drive?
Yeah, that would require some digging.
It would, but I don't know, me as a Tennessee fan, it's always okay, we know that first drive, Heupel's got something schemed up. We know the offense knows exactly what they're running. They got about 7 plays that they're running, and we're going to get in the end zone or at least get a field goal.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was kind of disappointing, the Missouri game. I think, me personally, I built myself up too much. I was like, man, yeah, it's hard not. We talked about it on the show. It's hard not to look towards the future when we, deep down, Ole Miss ain't gonna go down to Georgia and beat Georgia. But I mean, you never know. I don't know. It was just terrible performance, man. I mean, I had to calm myself down because I was like you. I was like, I ain't going to another game this year. I'm done. I'm checked out. I'm freaking done. But I kind of told you this on the phone today. It's like, man, I don't think, and you tell me that Peerless says this all the time to you. It's like, man, we don't realize how spoiled we were last year.
We don't, bro.
Because I mean, even at the beginning of the season, 8-4. I even said, I think I said 10 wins. You said 8, but I was like, man, if we go 8-4, that's a win this year.
It is. 8-4 is 100% a win this year, y'all. It is. But the way that we're going to be 8-4 is what hurts the worst.
Yeah.
It's not like you're playing teams tight and you just can't get it over the hump. No, the games you lost, you got smacked the entire time. In Alabama's case, it was the second half. You just looked lost. And all the other games, Florida and this past weekend with Missouri, you got killed. It wasn't like, man, we lost. No, you got killed, bro. That's the way. It's it's not about us being 8-4 as much as it is about how we became 8-4. If that indeed happens and we lose Saturday to Georgia. Hitting back up in this chat, man, because people turning up. Dylan Elam says, we played like trash all over. This game is the last opportunity these seniors have to put a stamp on the season. Are you going to roll over? Or are you going to take it? I couldn't have said that any better. We have lost the majority of our important games this year.
Facts.
Man, that's facts, little clout. Adrian says, unless Josh Dobbs, Hendon, Jalen Hyatt, or Meacham can play Saturday, I don't see a win. You know, man, if Josh Dobbs was doing things like he's doing now back at Tennessee, and he did some of these things, but like he's on a different level at this point.
I can't remember when I told you this, but I swear I told you this. This is before Dobbs was even going kind of crazy in the NFL. Like he was still like at the where was he? Cardinals,
no. Browns.
I think it was when he was at the Browns, like when he wasn't playing really good and he wouldn't do anything. I was like, man, if Josh Dobbs would have been in Josh Heupel's offense, man,
boy,
he probably would have won the Heisman. No lie, I'm just gonna be honest,
dude,
because he wasn't super accurate, but he could get the throw there, and
he could throw it deep too.
Yeah, and his legs are. I mean, you see his legs right now in the NFL, bro. He can't. It's like trying to take down a freaking running back, bro.
I mean, and I don't know if y'all realized last night when they were playing the Saints, the touchdown run, he absolutely burned Alontae Taylor on that play. Alontae Taylor was trying to take an angle, and he was way too slow. Like, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. So, what's up, Aaron? He says Hendon couldn't score 20 on UGA, and I don't expect more than 20 from Joe.
You're not speaking
Man,
live.
you saying that just made me hurt inside because, dude, you are 100% right. I didn't even think about that way. Wow. Little Clout says home street getting broke this weekend, fellas. Not yet, Clout. We got to calm it down right now. It's Monday, bruh. It's Monday, bruh. But then he says, shout out to Nate and Colby. Wouldn't know about this channel if it wasn't for them sharing on IG. Man, shout out to the boy Nate Dizzy, Nate Dog, and the boy Colb Luttrell. Shout out to y'all, man, for sharing the channel and getting a little clout plugged in, man, to the Straight Up Tennessee family. Go Vols Deep says, we either lose and get blown out or win. We haven't had a close loss, which is concerning. Very true. We've had a close win. 2 close wins, Kentucky and Texas A&M, but we have not had a close loss. That's true. I told Turner today, and y'all know yesterday on the show, I was beat up. I was saying reckless things. I was. And I had all my tickets sold. I did sell my Vanderbilt tickets. I will tell you that. Those have been sold. Holla.
Hey, anybody wants to buy 2 Vandy tickets, hit the chat up. I'm selling
them. Move. But I got on Ticketmaster and I withdrew my Georgia tickets. I still got them up on Facebook just to see, because if somebody gonna throw me $450 for them, I'm cool. I'm gonna take the bread. You hear me? But if not, I'm going to this game. Okay, I'm going to this game. Dylan Elam says Kentucky is really our only statement win, and they suck, Dylan. So is it a statement really? Like they garbage.
Good, yeah.
They haven't won since us. They beat who? Mississippi State recently. I think whoever it was, they played us, then they won, and then they just got smacked by Alabama. So they trash, and we beat Kentucky every year. So it's like it don't even feel like a statement no more. It just feel like routine. You know what I'm saying? So. Y'all, I just realized we 20 minutes in and we ain't talked about who Georgia is. But that's what we do on here. We just get carried away in an ambulance. Y'all remember that? That thing was crazy. Anyways, Georgia, man, we know who they are. 2-time defending national champions. Kirby Smart is an incredible coach. He's an incredible motivator more than even coach, I think. Listening to the way he speaks to his players, listening to the pregame speech he gave last year to that team before playing Tennessee, I see why they hit us in the mouth early.
Yeah, facts.
I wonder, like, just how, bro, like, the way he, like, that speech, bro, it had me ready to go strap up and put on the red and black. I ain't capping. It was litty. And great motivator, great teacher, and he's got a great staff built around him. And I mean, great recruits. They're loaded with 5 stars. Their 5 stars have 5 stars backing them up. They are the Georgia Bulldogs. So Carson Beck started off the year. Obviously, he's their quarterback. Started the year off a little shaky, as expected. But the guy has always had the body, always had the frame, always had the mind, because he sat there under Stetson Bennett for some time. He knew the playbook. He's known the flow of the offense, the structure. And at this point in the season is playing probably second best in the SEC to me behind Jaden Daniels. Because Jaden Daniels,
he's just a different breed, bro.
If they had last year's record, he'd be in the Heisman conversation legit.
Man, if record wasn't a thing, like if your team could suck and you could win the Heisman, he's by far winning it.
No doubt. But Carson Beck is. Go ahead.
No, I would just say his numbers are crazy. His numbers outdo everybody by a long shot.
Long shot, bro. Yeah. So Carson Beck's playing at a high level right now, coming into Knoxville. Obviously, the running backs, they still got Edwards. Kendall Milton is still there. They've got a third running back that plays not as much as those two guys. Those two are really getting the bulk of the carries. But the biggest thing is that Brock Bowers played football last week, y'all. He played actual football and actual snaps and didn't look like he had surgery 4 weeks ago.
It's kind of crazy, isn't it?
And maybe Georgia's doctors are just better than ours. Or they got some real good medicine that they can pump him in, and he looked like he never had surgery. And that's concerning for me heading into Knoxville, because he just got to play, got some reps under him, and now he's definitely going to play Saturday.
Yeah.
And we know who he is. Brock Bowers is, before injury, Brock Bowers is probably the best player in the country, just based off of talent, based off ceiling, based off what he does and the impact he brings to Georgia. They do have a great backup tight end, Oscar Delp. Sorry. He can play. He's played great in Brock Bowers' absence. Ladd McConkey's just getting back from his back injury, and he is a dog. I just don't understand how he is so good and so small and just continues to get wide open every single time he's on the field. Rosemary Jack Saint, baller, another receiver. They get the transfer from Missouri and Dominic Lovett. They're loaded, guys. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what much more to say. Defensively, they returned Malachi Starks, who was the freshman last year. Had a big year last year. The boy can play. He's playing the free safety position. The corners had a little bit of turnover, but they're still getting after the ball. I do think this is the Georgia team, though. They do not have as many turnovers as they did in 2022. And so that's been kind of a cause of concern, I think, when you're a Georgia fan. You're just not used to seeing them create this, like not creating as many turnovers has been a thing. They haven't really had that one defensive lineman like a Jalen Carter or Jordan Davis. They haven't had that guy extremely explode this year. But the talk of the town has been Dumas Johnson, who actually was hurt, did not play last week. Do not know the status of Dumas Johnson going into this game, but his backup came in and you didn't even know he wasn't there. So, like I told you, 5 stars, backing up 5 stars. And it's really a lose-lose situation for us, to be honest. We've got a 14-game home winning streak on the line, and you've got who should be the number 1 team in the country come tomorrow night. Based off resume, they're definitely the number 1 team in the country. Ohio State should move down 1. You got the number 1 team in the country coming to Knoxville Saturday, so good luck. That's my scout, bro. They good, and it's annoying. And most of the game, if I can be honest, y'all, Georgia don't want to throw Carson. Like, Carson Beck's not going to throw the ball 30 times. I'm telling you, they going to run that pill. And
you're going to get a heavy dose of Milton.
You're going to get Milton. You're going to get Edwards. And you're going to get these receivers make chunk plays. That is their thing. The intermediate to a chunk. It's not a lot of short game stuff. They might take a couple of screens and a couple of things like that, but most of the time it's going 15 plus or it's going 30 plus. And most of the time when that happens, it's 50 plus. I mean, they're going to catch it. They're going to get some yak or they scoring. So the defensive backs, another opportunity to either be exposed or expose some weaknesses in Georgia's offense. And I just don't know how I feel about it, bro. I really don't. I'm going to the game. I told you this today, Turn, and I'm dead serious. And what y'all don't know about me is I'm dead serious. When I say something, I'm really dead serious. Told Turn today, I said, bro, I'm going to come to the game. And if we losing at halftime, I'm going home. Because Josh Heupel is now 1-10 when losing at halftime. What do we got to see? The game over with. You hear me? Like, if we're getting blew out or losing at halftime, I'm going to go straight back to my parents' house. Guess what? Because I'm coming to Knoxville this weekend. I'm going to go to my parents' house because that's where we stay when we come back home. And I'm going to eat. I'm going to eat my sorrows away. You hear me? I ain't going to eat nothing in Neyland because I'm going to just be expecting it. And then at halftime, if we up, then I'm going to go to the concession stand and I'm going to get my Philly cheesesteak for the last time this year. But if we losing, I'm going home, and I swear for you, I'm going Smash City Knoxville, sponsor us, please. Please sponsor us. I eat Smash City every time I come to Knoxville. Sponsor us. I'm going to go pick me up some Smash. My parents going to have food at the crib. You know how your parents are. They got bags of chips. They got cookies and all random stuff because they like, we old. We eat what we want. So I'm going to be old and eat what I want. And
oops,
yeah.
I didn't mean to do that. I was going to say I agree right here. Can't wait till we have a decent linebacker to complement our D-line. I think we had that guy this year. I think we had a great linebacker room at the beginning of the year with Beasley and Peely, but
we had a great linebacker room for 2 quarters.
And now, yeah, now you're. I mean, we're down bad at backer. I mean, you got Beasley, but other than that, I mean,
and you saw Saturday how much Beasley has on his shoulders. He can't freaking do everything, bro. He tried. He was still flying around the field trying to teach these dummies how to play a cover 2 zone. Like, bro, Elijah Herring, when the quarterback breaks contain, you become the spy. Why are we staring at him like, hey, Brady, oh, you're going to run? Maybe I should run after you now when you're already 5 yards past me. It's like, bro, come on, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we're not deep at all at linebacker right now. I mean, I told you on the phone, T-Lander had 22 snaps on Saturday.
And he going to be good, but
Yeah,
he should not be playing that much right now.
No, Arion Carter's out for the rest of the season.
What was the injury? I didn't even read the article.
I don't even know. I just know he's out for the rest of the season.
We didn't see Tyree Weathersby this year. He got hurt with a hip injury earlier this year. So that's a lot of guys, bro, that's coming back.
I mean, is what's his face coming back?
Who's that?
T-Mac?
I don't know. They ain't said nothing. I didn't hear anything about him today. Josh Heupel's press conference was all of 8 minutes long, bro.
Only thing you got him is Dante's out for the rest of the year.
Yep, that's the only thing that you got. So, let's see. Dylan Elam says Smash City cheeseburgers are Smash City. This for you, Paul. I know the owner. Y'all hear me? This man, we went to church for literal years together. Paul, listen. I done told you, but I need Smash City Nashville ASAP. All you giving me is it's coming soon. I'm tired of soon. Let me open it. Let me run it. Let me be the franchise owner. You hear me? Because I'm going to eat the burgers and I'm going to sell them. So pull up on me, Paul. This straight up Tennessee hoodie turns into a Smash City hoodie. I'm going to wear it every show. You hear what I'm talking about? Get the burgers here, bro. Please. Here's one thing.
Look at the man Dylan down there. I feel you, Dylan.
I know. I'm going to pull it up in just a second. Dylan
bro.
says, word on the street is Kenan Peely is sitting out for a medical red shirt.
I've heard that too, but I mean, he's 20,
like, dude, he's 30.
He's 20. What is he? 25 and married.
25 married. He'll be 26 in like February.
Man, so he'll be.
He'll be basically 27.
How old was Hendon though?
24.
23, 24.
He was 24.
And that's why he didn't get drafted till late, because his age. Honestly, I think.
Our linebackers do look slow, Dylan. And talking about cheeseburgers, Dylan said Turner's cheeseburgers are a close second.
Hey man, that was on the cheap grill too. I got
They typically even be better, bro. Because I feel like Nate made those.
No, Nate made the first ones, and you was like, man, them burgers wasn't it.
Nate, your burgers wasn't it, cuz. Nah, they was good still, but the boy turned seasoned like a black person. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
hey, bro,
I need my stuff like I need a little burger with my seasoning. You hear me?
Hey, straight up cooking coming soon.
Sheesh. I done told Turner for real. Like, I'm super into barbecue, and I have been for a while. I haven't been able to use my smoker. I bought a smoker last year, never got it. I bought a smoker last year. I got it, but I never got to set it up. Anyways, we're moving. I'm gonna set that thing up, bro. I'm gonna start smoking. If y'all like smoked barbecue meats, it's gonna be called Ruck It Up BBQ. So y'all gonna have to come and follow my second channel, Ruck It Up BBQ. Your boy gonna be on there whipping up that Memphis Maine brisket, Memphis Maine ribs. Dylan know about that Memphis ribs. You hear me? So y'all get ready, man. Ruck It Up BBQ on the way. I need something during the offseason. You know what I'm saying? Tennessee basketball. Oh, I cannot. I'm so hyped about Tennessee basketball and ready to talk hoops. But yeah, Wofford is tomorrow night. Wofford's 2-0. But one of their games they won like 99-98 to High Point. So they ain't very good.
I'm with you. Got to hit that transfer portal hard next year.
Go Vols Deep says we only have one 4-star linebacker signed for next season. Transfer portal is going to be huge. That's not true. We got a 5-star, Jordan Ross. He's a 4-star in on 3's case, but on Rocky Top Inside or 247 Sports has Jordan Ross as a 5-star, which he's still playing football right now. So he could get to a 5-star ranking before signing day with Tennessee. So he is a 5-star. According to some platforms. So I'm going to say he's a 5-star. But we do have to get faster at that position. I think too, man, I think we need to get a little bigger at that position. I know that's not typically the Tim Banks like scheme. Like he likes the smaller, faster backers, but it's obviously not working. These other teams, bro, their linebackers are massive.
Yeah. And
they're all 240, 250. And, you know, typically we're going after the 220, 230 kind of guys. And it's kind of like, is that changing or are we just not adapting? You know, I don't know. I do think that there's a lot of opportunity with the Texas A&M firing of Jimbo Fisher. I think Michigan is a question mark with Jim Harbaugh. I think the Mississippi State fire of Zach Arnett. They got some dogs. I know it's Mississippi State, but I'm telling you, Bo, offensively on the offensive side of the football, think about this. When Josh Heupel first got to Tennessee, we got a guy by the name of Javonte Payton from Mississippi State. He was a boy. And they got some offensive weapons still. They just have never been able to been used the right way. Like, can we steal some guys from A&M and Michigan potentially? You know, Cam Franklin is back in?
I'm not sure.
I think it was Cameron Franklin who decommitted from Arizona. He's back on the market. So I want to make sure real quick. I don't remember. I think that was his name. Maybe not. Maybe I'm drunk.
I know a 5-star decommitted from Colorado, wide receiver.
Yeah, receiver. Yeah. He did. I don't know what Tennessee's gonna do.
I'm gonna hit you with something right here. You got to answer. This is just a Monday question.
Great.
Coming out of the blue.
Great.
You gonna be like, I'm not answering, and you gotta answer. You gotta answer.
I'll answer it on Friday.
No, you gotta answer. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm about to say.
Yeah. No, I really don't. But what? Is Tennessee going to win?
Score prediction.
Oh God.
I hadn't even thought about it. I just thought to hit you with it because I know
haven't
you ain't
either.
thought about it either.
Y'all go ahead and drop y'all score predictions too, man. Y'all know as we wrap up the Monday run, no midweek chat this week, so we're not gonna do a Wednesday show. But y'all already know we'll be back on Friday, man, for the one more day, where I might have a better feel about what I'm actually about to say. Tennessee has given me no reason to believe that they can hang with Georgia. Anytime we play a team that's decently better than we are, in this case, extremely better than we are, we play up to our competition, but then something just doesn't work. It's just really, really strange. And you go to Alabama, you absolutely go to work. And then you just let them kick your butt. You go down to Florida, you score on your first freaking drive. You look incredible. And then it just disappears. And then Missouri, you just look like crap the whole time. So nothing has given me an opportunity to pick Tennessee going into this game. Now, I know myself. Friday, I might have something a little bit more realistic. But this score is realistic too. I got Georgia. I got Georgia 41-3.
Oh my gosh.
Nothing has given. We scored 7 points on Missouri.
Yeah. I'm with you. I got two different ones. I got two different score predictions. I got one as a Tennessee fan, then one as a realist. Realist on a Monday, 42-17.
Who's scoring 17, bro? Like that's my question. It's like who? They couldn't do it on Missouri.
When Georgia puts their second string in.
Nah, that don't count. Nah. So before the second string, it's what?
42-3.
Okay. Appreciate it. Okay, then what's your crazy Tennessee fan score?
35-31. I think
Tennessee.
Tennessee. I think it's either, that's a crazy Tennessee fan score. I think
bro, we can't score. We scored 7 on Missouri, Brody.
I do said it. Go Vols deep. 4-2-3. I think he set it up in the top. I do think it like we can't play on the road, but we can play at Neyland. And I think if we do win, very slim chance as what I think right now. Like you said, Friday might change. But I think it's either going to be a blowout or we win by 1-3.
I'm going to just tell you, though, it ain't going to be no 35. If I had a Tennessee score, I'm going to be honest. Now, if I had a Tennessee fan score on beating Georgia, it's like 14-13 Tennessee. Straight up.
Defense has played lights out.
It's like the A&M game, dude. Like, just like, bro, this is like you're on the edge of your seat the whole time and you're just hoping somebody makes a play. So
as long as it ain't like the daggone Florida game a couple years ago.
10-9.
That
was 10 years ago, Brody. That's crazy.
That was 10 years ago.
2014.
Man.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. So I'm with you, Dylan. I don't even feel confident what I just said, but Dylan says I don't even want to say my prediction, but just know we ain't winning. If we beat Georgia, I won't even be happy. Florida and Missouri will hurt that much more. Bro, BVS is kicking in, y'all. It's here. It has made its if we win, it's going to be in the 20s.
I can see that.
27-24 Georgia. I hear you. Go Vols deep. Y'all, thank you for tapping in tonight, man, on the Who is Georgia show. Still going to be a lot of content coming this week. Just check the outlets, check Instagram, follow us at Straight Up Tennessee. Got a lot of things coming up on Friday, man, that I want to kind of just put out there. So we won't have Pump the Gas or Hit the Brakes this week. We still have Keys to Victory and all of those things on Friday. But, man, we're going to take this week one day at a time. Tennessee basketball, again, big game tomorrow night. I know that it's just Wofford, but this team is really good, y'all. Tennessee basketball is very good, and it's really, really nice to have somebody that's just really dominant. But they've got a really, really, really big game next week as they start that Maui Invitational. They're going to play Syracuse, and then there's an opportunity to get into a bigger game, potentially playing Gonzaga or Purdue. So massive. But
Adrian said 56-10.
Man, listen, Adrian. Listen, Brody. I didn't want to believe 56-10, but mine was just as bad, 41-3. So whatever, man. Y'all know what it is, though, Brody. Thank y'all for tapping in with us tonight. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the channel, man. 99 cents. Get in the Discord with us. That's what we need. That's what we want. We want you to jump in and be in community and in conversation with us all the time. Ask the boys. Ask Adrian. Ask Dylan. They all in there. Ask my boy Greg, who's not on here tonight. But ask my boy Derek. Everything Vols. The Discord is the place to be. So 99 cents. Hop on in. You in there for life. You literally in there for life. We chop it up all the time, every day. And it's fun. So like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, man. Shout out to everybody on Apple and Spotify. You already know what it is, man. For my guy Turn, it's your boy Ruck in the building. And it is straight up Tennessee, baby. We'll see you back on Friday this week for the One More Day episode. We outie.